Welcome to the sweet world of cake making. Before those marvelous creations, let's see how the workers get ready for action. It's all about getting clean. Just put on your gloves, friends, starting with the ingredients where they meet machinery and ideas become cakes. Ingredients are mixed thoroughly so that smooth batter could be easily poured in a bunch of molds to create thousands of cakes at hand. Ovens have done their magic very well. They kept the temperature just right to make sure the cakes rise perfectly. Now the cakes are gently sliced into 3 to 4 perfect layers by those automatic cutters. Next comes the preparations of a lot of cake frosting, so they just pick the materials they need for a day. I'm going to need that robotic arm at my house to move the huge flour bags around the kitchen. The perfect sieve I have ever seen. It's all about adding those extra touches to ensure everything is just perfect right before adding the hundreds of dozens of eggs. The machines pick up eggs with gentle care and place them on spools. The eggs are then cracked open all automatically, while the yolks are separated from the whites with extreme care. Okay, bud, I didn't spot any errors here. It's just perfect. Check out those molds carrying egg whites separately from the yolks to dry them out as required. With the eggs and icing sugar ready, it's time to make the frosting. Everything goes into this big mixer except powdered sugar. The machine whips it all together to create a smooth, creamy frosting. Now the frosting is spread between each layer of the cake. The machine carefully spreads an even layer of frosting on each slice and then onto the top of the cake to ensure perfectly delicious taste in every bite. Here, a classic chocolate cake is under process with vanilla frosting and chocolate decoration details. The contrast is not only beautiful but also delicious, and that rich frosting is to die for. The machines aren't just skilled at creating intricate cake designs but also the unique processing. Look at this cake assembling automation where the cake layer with frosting travels beneath the belt while the one which is supposed to cover it comes from above, hence perfectly uniting the hundreds of 3-layered cakes. Let's just dress these cakes up with that cream-rich frosting. It's hard to concentrate on the video while not eating one of these super delicious cakes. I'm on diet. You better look out for yourself. Now this machine expertly layers 2 slices of cake. In between, it spreads a rich, creamy coffee frosting for the perfect coffee flavor you may love. Next, the smart robotic arm adds a smooth layer of coffee frosting on top of the cake. Just look at that even luscious spread. It's time for the fun part, the designs. These machines dip those beautiful macarons into beautiful chocolatey ornaments. After the frosting bath, every cake gets a unique touch of manual artistry. The macarons are carefully placed around the sides of the cake. A bit more chocolate frosting here and there makes each cake look absolutely perfect. Let's get together for this amazing sweet creation, where vanilla frosting is carefully spread between each layer of the cake using machines, ensuring a smooth and even layer. If you're enjoying this video, please do a nice gesture and hit the like button so we stay motivated to create more of such content for you. This process is all done through mechanical automation in cake factories, covering the entire cake with a white frosting layer. And that coconut touch at the end was hilarious. Things are then switched up with vanilla cake topped with dark chocolate ganache. It's a perfect blend of vanilla and chocolate. The same procedure is followed for cheesecake. The star of the show in this case is the strawberry syrup added on the top, though that rich, creamy frosting is something to talk about. From swirls to flowers and even carrots, the machines can do it all. Each design is made with precision and creativity, adding that special touch to every cake. Custom designs are made for special occasions. The machines can pipe out personalized messages, intricate several patterns, and even the robotic arms freely follow their will to make the cake just perfectly decorated. If it's your birthday, these machines not only write the special message for you, but also make it look even prettier and delicious. Hey, whose birthday is coming this month? Drop your birth dates in the comment section and I'll make sure to wish you a very happy birthday. Look at these stunning cakes, ready to bring smiles and joy. From vanilla cakes to chocolate heaven and much more, every detail is made with love and care, giving you butterflies on your every special occasion. I totally forgot to ask you guys, have you ever been to a cake factory? For me, it was my childhood dream to visit such a fancy place, but honestly, I didn't even know such things exist in reality. Yeah, fine, I've lived my whole life under the rock, but I won't let this happen to you. I will make sure you get to watch all of the factory's inside tours that prepares treats in bulk. It's not the end. A lot more is coming your way. So, stay tuned for more In order to get the best and lump-free pastas at the end, those people use these high-end blending machines that mix all the necessary dry and wet ingredients in the right ratios. This way, they will get a perfect blend without overworking the dough. Kneading it well is necessary to build up the gluten and get that smooth, stretchy vibe. Fancy machines handle this automatically to keep things on point. Rolling the dough through a sheeting machine into thin, even sheets is making me even more excited to watch my favorite pastas getting in shape. This machine can tweak the thickness of any pasta type making, moving those sheets through cutting machines or dies to shape them into whatever pasta you're going for: spaghetti, fettuccine, or another style. They're running the dough through cutters to get it into those iconic pasta shapes. These machines can be adjusted to fit different shapes and sizes. At last, they are set on drying racks or conveyors that evenly dry it, with advanced tech keeping everything perfect. Advanced machines use temperature and humidity-controlled drying rooms or tunnels to speed up the process and ensure everything dries evenly. Machines and labor keeps an eye on humidity levels to prevent moisture buildup, which can cause mold or spoilage. Now is the time to sort the pasta into uniform batches with sorting machines to keep things consistent. You're watching the amazing technology-based advanced machines which are responsible to make batches, which then transfer the batches into each separate chambers, so the robotic arms will easily pick the calculated pasta every time for packing. First, the machines seal the pasta strips in a transparent plastic wrap to make sure the pasta stays safe and fresh during its entire shelf life. Finally, sealing machines pack it up tight with nitrogen flushing to keep it fresh and spoilage-free. Attached with labeled boxes, it's being loaded into cartons using advanced machinery for shipping. Pasta is like a flavor playground with its endless shapes and textures. From classic spaghetti to fancy ravioli, each type adds its flair to your meal. It's a go-to that makes every dish pop with delicious vibes. I strongly agree to that, living my whole life depending on them and only them. Okay, as you can see, the dough gets rolled into smooth sheets and then cut or shaped into all kinds of awesome designs with top-notch machines. It's where precision and creativity collide to turn simple dough into pasta magic. Pasta lovers, you're gonna watch more shape get rolled out of the amazing machines, so maybe you just hit the like button to motivate us. After shaping the smooth pasta dough just right, the pasta shapes are spaced on a conveyor belt for the next stage. They travel through a tunnel where the steam is all set to get these pastas almost ready for your every cuisine. In the perfectly controlled environment, the pasta get their precise steaming process that ensures they reach the perfect yummy, soft, and delicious texture. Once it reaches the required consistency, it's ready to be packed and shipped out. I am sure that my fitness enthusiasts are eager to witness how their daily salad trays are crafted in factories. Pile on a generous serving of fresh green veggies, keeping everything perfectly separated. So tender grilled meat slices are added too. That will take the game to the next level. And since healthy eats can't skip eggs, they're added too. These machines portion out spaghettis into these trays, giving each one just the perfect quantity. Then, the trays cruise down the conveyor belt to the sauce station. Here, machines drizzle a rich tomato-based sauce all over spaghetti, making sure each tray gets a big splash. Before we get into how your favorite crunchy banana chips are made, check out how these workers are sorting them to make sure every banana stays top-notch. When the bananas roll in on conveyor belts, they are peeled efficiently without damaging that delicate, crucial part. Why go for green bananas instead of ripe ones? If this ever clicks for you, it's pretty straightforward. Unripe bananas have a firmer texture and less sugar, which gives the chips that perfect crunch. Now these peeled bananas get sliced into thin, even pieces by these incredible slicing machines. After a wash bath, these slices are checked to make sure it's just the right thickness. The hot oil makes them crunchy and delicious, and of course, the crew rocks face masks and gloves to stay safe. The chips hit another conveyor belt to drain off excess oil and dry out, making them extra crispy. Once dried, the chips get seasoned with their tasty signature flavors, ensuring every chip is perfectly seasoned. Of course, any overcooked chips are sorted out to keep your snack game strong. Finally, the chips get sorted into perfect portions by this huge, high-tech portioning machine. This fascinating machine makes sure every packet has just the right amount of chips. After savoring those hearty meals, don't you think it's time for something sweet to wrap things up? The filling we all love with every crunchy bite. First, some secret ingredients mix up in this huge machine, where sugar, coconut, and creamy butter team up to create that unbeatable flavor. Once the thick mixture is ready, it gets sliced into perfect pieces by these high-tech blades. It's time for the real treat. These bars are about to take a dip in a rich, flowing chocolate waterfall. And of course, it's crucial to take notes to make sure everything's on point. The chocolate coats each bar just perfectly, giving it that glossy, mouth-watering finish. We just can't get over it. This is exactly where they get their irresistible chocolatey vibe. So after their chocolatey bath, they glide through a drying tunnel where some cool air helps the chocolate set, creating a crispy, delicious shell. The chill time helps them set just perfect, giving them a flawless finish. It's crucial to keep tabs on the temperature as it makes sure to prevent any melting or uneven coating, so every bite stays deliciously consistent. Once they're spot on, the bars are carefully sealed and packed. Each one is placed in its box, all set to hit the shelves and bring that sweet satisfaction. Who asked for pasta factory automation? Well, here we are, friends, watching the very common flour getting the crowing pasta shapes. It all starts from gathering and processing the durum wheat to make flour for pasta. The durum wheat rolls into the factory and gets special treatment. The quality control crew makes sure it's spotless and pest-free. Then it goes through cutting-edge cleaners that kick out any chaff, stones, or trash, leaving only the finest golden grains ready to shine. Time to level up those grains into semolina flour. They hit up some next-level mills that grind them into the ultimate pasta base. The flour gets a sifting session to smooth out any lumps and get it looking just right.